eat like 15 minutes. That's what you need to eat, right? No, I mean, social event, right?
Okay, because come on, if you eating and drinking, come on, every day of your life, it's okay. Let's say 3 days a week. Okay, how many hours do you spend
To eat out.
to eat out or drink out?
Well, that depends. But let's say you just go to a restaurant. So I mean, you arrive to there, and you consider that as the start of your activities, right? And then you have to wait for your meal, like 10 minutes to get waiter coming by. Then he offer you a drink, and then like the food will arrive in like, I don't know, 40 minutes. So without starting eating, you're already like 1 hour in, right? And
Okay.
you just enjoy a meal. It's another half an hour, have another beer. So like 3 hours gone, and that's all considered as eating and drinking. But that's for going out.
All right. Okay,
That's
but
also like country related. Like, I mean, from country to country, that's might be different. So,
okay. So now, which of these spend more time? Which of these spend more time, and which of them spend less time?
sorry, got distracted. So,
Okay, I'm sorry. Are you good?
say it again because I didn't.
Okay.
No, I hear you, but I didn't catch the question.
Okay, so now which of these activities spend more time? Which of these activities? Is it eating and drinking, or using social media, or watching TV?
In my life, or just in general.
Okay, let's talk about you. Because it's your opinion.
I'm doing almost no housework. Just
Okay.
unload and load dishwasher. The rest is automated. Like we have this vacuum cleaner, which is robots. You just let it go. Even dishwasher, like it does the work himself. Like washing machine, like not really much. I have a difficulties like to grasp what is meant by socializing. Because like it's randomly going out to events or anything like networking.
Okay.
In socializing, because you might, if it's distinguished from the eating and drinking, like if it's separate from restaurants, what might be socializing? Just meeting with friends, is it?
Okay. Now tell me now, looking at these charts, okay, do these numbers match your own habits? Do these numbers match your own habits?
Oh, but that's different. You're saying about lifetime, isn't it? What I'm missing here. So I'm missing the work, right, and commuting, because I don't know if I take a like average day I have, like Monday to Friday, like 2 hours, 2.5 I'm driving, so it's commuting time. 8 hours I'm at office or on construction site.
Oh, okay.
I spend eating, drinking, I don't know, like maybe an hour max total.
Okay.
Social media, so if the meeting gets boring, like I'm using social media, like okay, maybe an hour, like I mean, 2 a day.
All right.
And that goes in parallel with watching TV. So we have TV going on, and then you are like exhausted, and on the day, like playing on your sofa and like scrolling whatever is in social media.
All right. Okay. Let's see. The second question says, how do you think the time people spend on social media and TV today compares to 20 years ago?
Goes up.
It goes up?
I mean, 20 years ago, there was not much social media. Like, what was your social media 20 years ago?
Okay, 20 years ago, I don't know any. Okay, I know of. Okay, there was this popular social media. Then, was it 2005 or 2006? It was like to go and BlackBerry phone, BBM, something like that. BlackBerry. Okay, BlackBerry has a phone. There was a phone named BlackBerry. Okay, so there was this chat. I forgot the social media. BBM or Eskimi.
ICQ, right? Isn't was it?
Okay, something like this. Ask me.
No, we didn't have that, but that was the point. Like you have some text chat. That's it. That's supposed to be social media. But...
Okay, but I really do have social media because while growing up, I was not given a phone. Okay, a typical African parent will not give his or her child a phone. Okay, while growing up. Okay, it's when you attain the age of 18 years old. Okay, they'll be like, okay, you cannot have a phone.
Your social media was writing something on the fence, right? On the wall.
Yeah, just my social media was every day in the evening we play out with friends, outdoor activities. Okay, that's the only way we socialize. Okay, we have our social media.
25 years ago, was struggling to switch on and switch on the computer.
Okay, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello?
Because I have a black screen and I can't hear anything.
Let's go. Okay, what about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, all right. Okay, so 25 years ago, okay, I know nothing about computer and it was really blank. Okay, it was really blank. We had a blank. It shows. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, that was very odd.
No, but that's why it's obvious question, like how do you see it? You have to be really insane just to question it. Like, but okay, fine.
Okay.
Second one is a change for good or bad, like.
Okay, but I think to me I think it's really bad because
why is that?
Okay, because now in a situation whereby the disadvantages is more than the advantages, it should be bad. Okay, because now if you look at social media, everyone, okay, who are using social media, you will see a girl 50 years old using social media and maybe doing a lot of stuffs, a lot of bad stuff. Okay, some will start dancing naked, okay, dancing half naked and showing to the world. Okay, I can remember back then you don't come out naked, half naked. Okay, you always cover everything. So the thing is, everybody using social media, okay, it's really, really bad. It's no more educative enough. Okay, it's no more educative. Okay, you see a little girl will be telling you, oh, singing Drake songs. Okay, a little girl will be singing Drake songs, and you'll be like, what? Are you talking all the F words in Drake songs?
Is it because of social media? Because I would say, like, I mean, just in general, technology, what you have is an amplifier.
Yeah, okay.
There was some stupid guns before, right? And there was a smart guys now. And you might just, like, it depends what you're looking for. I mean, the algorithm itself can bend it, like, what comes in your feed. But practically, like, if you're, like, I was searching for the rock music and drum beats on the TikTok, and the next day that was the only thing I was getting it. So there was like randomly popping up some like other subject related videos, but actually that's what you're looking for, and that just amplifies it. So
that is
there's
it.
like part in you like which is like really bad, like you badass somewhere, and it just amplifies you, and that makes you do some stupid things and film yourself and post it, right?
Yeah, that is it. Okay, look at it this way now. If we could do the statistics now, let's do the statistics. Okay, how many people out there who call themselves influencers spread positivity? Okay, just little amount of people to spread positivity, but large amount of people to spread negativity. Okay, all right. I was showing down TikTok one day, and I saw a little girl was like, okay, she was like, okay, my body is for sale. Okay, call my number. I don't know what's like. Come on, I have to like, oh, this post is
How did
inappropriate.
you found it in the first place?
Come again.
Yeah, how happened that you found it in the first place?
Okay, I need to like go. Okay, this post is inappropriate. Please don't show me some post, this type of post again, please. So I was like, I will no. That's why most of the times I don't do TikTok. I only do YouTube and I only do Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, which practically also will change, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
generation comes and goes, and then the same as social media will be like the agenda of that will be shifting like from like today till tomorrow. It might be different.
Okay. All right. Let's see the third
But
question.
let's say you pull out the social media, so it's like the fact that you are not aware that there is some people which doing something ridiculous will not go, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
will be just not aware that they exist and that this is happening. You just go blind and unaware of what is happening. Because you see this girl, or you see like anything like environmental issues, like just to keep it more neutral.
It's really
Like,
okay.
now you know, like, wait, this shit is happening, and there's like plastic bottle or straws that you just throw away that ends up in the landfill, and then somebody might die of it, or you might have this microplastic up in your brain, and you're like not aware this is a thing now. And you must say like, okay, this is like negatively spread. Or you might just say, okay, I might have to do something with it. I might have capabilities just to act on them. So it just still your choice. Like it brings you awareness. Like there is a lot of shit around. There is a lot of good things around, and it's up to you to make a choice and to act upon them.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you totally. Okay, because I could still remember while in university, I make use of social media in most of my engineering courses. Okay, I could remember.
Yep.
Yeah, because sometimes I use social media to solve questions and learn more and practice more. Okay, yeah. There's a positive side and there's the negative side.
And there's like always somebody around. Like I mean, the stranger, you will reach out to him and just like say, I need help, and with like a big chance they will help you out, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like just to give you an example, the war in Ukraine started. We were in Turkey at that time, and friends of ours, like we were still in Ukraine. And like we got this request, like they need this walkie-talkie, but not just regular one. It has to be Motorola special model that you can like code it, so it can't be like cracked by the Russian. And I was like reaching to my network, like guys, like does anyone have the first walkie-talkie or connections who can just lead me to that?
Okay.
And I think like by end of the day, I was in contact with like global supply chain of Motorola, replying me on LinkedIn. So he says like I will find the like person responsible for the Eastern Europe. The next day I have the contact of this person, and he texts me like who is responsible for the supply in Ukraine. So I got my answer within 2 days.
Wow.
Like big guys from Motorola. So that's what it meant. And yes, you might have some lot of scammers, like for this project management certificate. Like I was like searching on Google, like I think it was Google, like how to pass PMP exam. And the next day I get messages in it was LinkedIn, like yeah, we can help you out. Like you do nothing, just pay us and we pass the exam for you. That's not the point. No, just everything happens fast, and you have to be ready for these changes which is happening. Well, engineering-wise, this industry 4.0, you know what it is?
Okay. Industry 4.0.
Like machine communication.
Okay, I've heard about that before. Hello, are you there? Hello, hello. I don't know. Okay, all right. So
It kicks you out. Like,
yeah, it just kicked me out. Okay, your video just paused, and I was like, hello, hello, hello. I'm here.
okay, then I have to say, like, it got like turns back, and then like I'm on the road. So,
Okay. All
oh,
right.
what I was saying, like this industry 4.0, this scene is um, like how automation works. You have the sensors, and then you have like two types of signal. You come to the PLC. Uh, like, still follow me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And actually, like in PLC, you upload your logic, and practically you can just operate like one or couple of signals at a time. But with that, like you can also like discover patterns and then also act upon that. So it's practically machine talk to another machine, and that's how they can synergize and improve like overall performance.
Wow.
So which is like that happened fast, and we just have to be ready for that.
Oh, wow.
So I would not be that worried about social media. So to be honest.
Okay, all right. Okay, so now let's now move on to the next one. Okay, it says, which quotes do you find most interesting and why? Okay, we have various quotes. Yeah, let's see which of these we find more interesting and why. Okay.
So shall we go one by one?
Okay, let's go one by one. Let's go one by one. Okay, it says the first one says, I spent 30 years writing my masterpiece.
No, but one is like it's your problem. Like you could do better. I honestly like like negative people like yeah, but I put too much effort in that. Like I spent all my life, and here like they give you like piece of shit. Like okay, but then you. I mean, I'm not saying that Shakespeare just did something like useful, but like if somebody would prefer the 3 second dance video, um, so how we call it in project management, that's stakeholder management. So you have to know why, what the reason, what's your audience.
Yeah, what your audience wants.
If he
Okay.
was, yeah, if he was writing that for himself, like I mean, no issue, like cool guy, like you did it. But if he was writing that for getting like attention from the audience, like okay, you might do better than that.
Okay.
But you still can repurpose that, right? If you just write it all down, like you can slice it in the C video, videos, shorts, podcast, anything.
Okay. Sorry. Is okay, thank you very much. Okay, but I prefer if like William Shakespeare, okay, you spend 30 years writing, okay, but people could spend 3 seconds to watch 3 second video, okay. Why not convert your writing to a video? Maybe they'll love it.
Again, why?
Why not convert your writings to creating a display like a video?
That's the point. So you need to know like why you did it in the first place.
Okay.
Like you're writing for yourself just to clear up your mind, to have this thing settled down, right? Or just to like to understand the subject better. That's why like you might spend it writing. But if you are there like just for audience, that you might want just to learn first like what audience wants, what they need, and like how like some psychology tricks like how to draw the attention to your content, right? And as you say, you can still have this pivot and say like, okay, now I will just slice it, turn it up, repurpose it, and change the format, whatever.
Okay. Oh, well, let's see the second one. It says, when I said I think, therefore I am. I didn't mean I school, therefore I am. Okay, this is quite confusing.
Yeah, it's like it's too deep and too philosophical for me. Just I didn't mean I scrolled that way.
Okay, wait, this is
Have
to
anything on that thing?
this is very, very okay. When I said I think, therefore I am. I didn't mean I school, therefore I am.
Yeah, but the meaning behind, if I'm not mistaken, right? So it's like we exist in some hypothetical world, and it might be that the truth is like we don't exist at all. And his like point was like if we thinking about like if we're able to think and process what we're receiving from the world, it means that we exist. And I think that just guys just turn it upside down this phrase by adding this I scroll that YM.
Okay, but if you look at it this way now, if you look at it this way, this man when Descartes, okay, I think he's a scientist also, okay, because now it was just doing the human evolution. Yeah, it was just doing the human evolution in the case whereby he wanted to lay a foundation for modern philosophy, okay, as at the sanctity of one's existence through the act of thought.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the phrase of Rene is really good. Just not like the way how the guys turn it up by adding that I'm scrolling.
Okay. All right.
Just multiplies to zero everything that the guy did. And it's like
Let's see another one. Another one says, would I have invented the light bulb if I spent my nights on TikTok? Probably not.
That's a good one. It's about setting priorities, like what I want and what like if I mean back to your point, like you're watching TikTok in this case for what reason?
Okay, for me,
like if you're there just to waste your time and to kill it, then that might be even not like you're losing some like life purpose of yours, right?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I agree. Wow. Wow, you've done this.
Good.
DZ. Okay, so now let's move on to the next one. Okay, now in the next one, now we're going to read about influencer quotes and let's dive into some vocabulary practice. Okay, now we're going to read this influencer quote and we're going to focus on the bold words. Okay, the words in bold. Okay, let's start with the first one. Okay, Glam Guru's Emily. Okay, can you read?
You want me to read it out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new beauty trend is everywhere in my feed, in on the phone, and I can get enough of it.
Okay, so what did
video went viral, and I can. Sorry.
Okay, so what do you think about this Glams Google Emily quote? What do you think? What can you say about it?
My songs, like, I mean, she's